Alright, this video is for '07 Aspen, rear AC, Dakota, whatever. Yeah, lots to take off. This was the at fault deal. They have a keyway that's broke off right there. You can see it's that dirty spot right there. And it breaks the door like that. So you can go to blenddoors.usa. I'm not affiliated with them, but they sell mine for 160 bucks, which I was like, I'm planning on keeping this thing forever. So got him on the way. Put a new fan motor in. Resistor goes here. That's right there. Once you take this guy off, I'll tell you more about that. I'm keeping my old parts. Bought two new ones of these actuators. And then there's 10,000 screws on that housing, black housing over there. I plan on putting a screw through and then taping them on the bottom. The top's not hard, but you start right here, pull, pull, pull. There's screws every once in a while. Just keep pulling. Got to lift this up. This has these little tabs, so you just get in there with a screwdriver and it pops out. There's a couple screws up in there for one of these other pieces. Well, that other piece that's over there. And then, like I said, these all just pop off. So just gently pull on them, or if you got one of these little pry tools like that, recommend that all day long. There's a seat bolt. You got to lift this seat up a little bit, and then you can get your Torx bit in there. Takes a big one. I don't remember. Might have it right here. Oh, looks like I do. I don't know. Maybe you can see what size that is. Anyways, they look like this. Yep. And this little cap comes off of this guy. Oh, yeah. This little cap comes off that guy. You take one of those Torx bits out of there. And then pop all this stuff off. This guy just is for your defrost. So the front one actually runs the defroster. The back one does the AC and heat. This one on mine wasn't broke. That's what that one looks like. Good. And that's what the little knobby looks like. Mine overturned and broke the knobby. I made a black mark on it so I could watch them move. So I knew the actuators were good and everything else. But anyways, 50,000 screws. All those silver screws I showed you earlier. And you just keep taking them off and taking them off. And there's a ton underneath that are